everybody, it's me, Nate, aka Devil Dog, and I'm back with a review. This time, an interesting one. I'm reviewing the free DLC for Resident Evil 2 that just dropped today on February 15th. That's right, free DLC for a game that is pretty much a damn good package right from the start to begin with. Well, what exactly is it? It is The Ghost Survivors, a series of 4 sort of what-if side stories involving 4 different characters you play as that almost play out like the version of Hunk and Tofu mode, but this is right from the start totally different. First of all, you can play as Robert Kendo, the gun shop owner, after he pretty much has to take care of his daughter, and his whole point is to get from the gun shop to the water purification room to get on a chopper to escape. Now, along the way, naturally, one of the biggest things I have to say hands down with this is, first of all, it's got kick-ass music. It's got some really cool music that goes with each of these different scenarios, and each one is pretty decent in size and length, and they're very challenging. I mean, if you thought the actual regular game was difficult, oh my god, you're going to have your butt handed to you with these ones. These are some doozies. But don't worry, you can actually play it through a normal difficulty mode or also on a practice mode, which makes things a little bit easier for you to learn your way through. I don't think you can save your score that way, though. You have to play it on normal to get through. Now, with him, you'll each have different loadouts and different weapons you can get along the way. And one of the biggest, additions to this, hands down, has to be the fact that they give you item drops in a very unique way. Throughout your adventure with these 4 different characters, you'll have zombies that'll have backpacks on them. If you get to knock the zombie down and he drops the backpack, you can then take items out of the backpack to continue. They'll normally consist of mainly like weapons, ammo, and stuff like that, but sometimes you'll have key items in there you'll need to get to progress through the story. Now, also, there's these little vending machines. They look like bubblegum machines you go to, and they'll have 3 items in them, and you're allowed to choose one and only one, and once you choose that item, the machine shuts down and you can't get anything else out of it. So you got to be very strategic on what item you choose to get. It can be anything from a grenade, a health spray, or some shotgun with like 5 shotgun shells. I'm not kidding. They really make the challenge good on this. And the thing I also noticed is new monsters. People were complaining, oh, the Resident Evil 2 remake didn't have any new monsters. Well, guess what? They did a brilliant job in this. Robert Kendo, when he's going through, you have to deal with these like almost like these poison glowing eye zombies, which if you get too close when you shoot them and you blow their heads off, they can actually poison you. And it's quite a challenge to get through that one. Next up is a lady by the name of Catherine Warren. She was the lady you find dead on the table in Irons' room. And this one is like she's killed Irons by stabbing him in the neck with a knife, and she's got to escape from the police station and get down to Ben's cell and rescue Ben in order to complete her mission. Then you have Ghost, a nice operative, a umbrella agent, who is actually lucky enough to capture the G-Virus sample that Ada Wong drops. He actually grabs it, and his whole task is to pretty much get out of it while the countdown timer is going off. Then the last one, the 4th and final, is a guy by the name of Daniel Cortini, I think it is. And he is basically in a gas station at the very beginning of the game. The little quick, tutorial scene that you get before the game officially starts, and his is kind of just a horde mode. You got to pretty much try to kill 100 zombies and survive long enough for Leon Kennedy to show up to rescue you. So his is really just a horde mode, but it's still a welcome addition, because this game, really, with the fact of the matter, you get your money's worth with the game, and with the free DLC, this is a great addition. Keep in mind, it's very friggin' difficult. If you complained about the game being hard, this one will stomp your head in. And like I said, you got your poison zombies. You've got, new zombies with they have like propane tank, flamethrower tanks you can shoot to explode. They've got modified versions of the previous monsters as well. They're a lot meaner, and the regenerators return. That's right. You even have regenerators appearing in this damn thing. And oh my god, it is a pain in the ass. Now, also, they have an addition of the reward system that have 15 different different accessories that you can unlock throughout your adventures with these characters. Some of them require you to do certain things like shoot and destroy all 10 or 15 of the little raccoon bobbleheads. Others are like, do so many headshots and stuff like that. And you'll unlock them, and they're basically nothing more than decorations for your character, like a lion head, tiger head, stuff like that. But as you progress, if you do something known as the gunslinger, you can unlock cat's ears. Well, what's the big deal with the cat's ears? Well, when you wear the cat's ears, it gives you unlimited ammunition, so you can just go through and have fun plowing and blasting the crap out of everything. Now, keep in mind, the only thing that does, though, is it will not allow you to upload your score. Since this is hooked to the RENet thing, it won't allow you to actually go and upload your score. So if you're wanting to get a super high score and beat like everyone else, if you have the cat's ears on, it's unlimited ammo. Come on, that's just for fun and going around. And I highly recommend, if you play this, practice first in the practice difficulty. Learn the way it is, because they don't randomize things. Everything is in the same exact spot every time. You'll always have the zombie placement and the monster placement at the same spot, so you can kind of strategically plan your way through the level bit by bit. And it is very intense. Oh my God, it is very intense, and it is a welcome addition to the Resident Evil 2 game. Hands down, this is great DLC. This is how you do it. Because one, you can't go wrong with free DLC. This is free, baby. It doesn't cost you a freaking dime. I mean, yeah, you have to have internet, access in order to download it, which, okay. But honestly, let's be honest, people. How many other game companies give you a full-priced game with the full game in it, no microtransactions, a wonderful recreation, reimagining of a classic game, and throw in a free DLC with 4 more playable characters? And it's really neat to see this sort of what-if scenarios of these new characters as you play through as them. It's really nice to see what happens to Robert Kendo, how he's able to successfully escape. Catherine Warren, like I said, the lady that you find dead on the table in Chief Irons' room, you're wondering, who the hell is that? Well, you find out what she is. She has to get out of there, get out of the orphanage, and get into the police station. And my God, this is a nightmare, hair-pulling, sort of stressful endeavor. I mean, if you were talking about wanting a challenge, this is a challenge. I mean, when you pick a character, they'll show you next to their name or what star rating difficulty they consider it. But even the easiest one is still very, very difficult. And the ones that are 5 stars, I'm sorry, I don't really know how you're going to get through these unless you learn every single nook and cranny and trick in the book in order to survive, to get around them, because it is very difficult. I like what they did with this. I like the ability to play as these different characters and experience it from their viewpoint of how they were trying to escape Raccoon City after the downfall. I love the ability of the backpacks that they added with the zombies with added items, the gumball machines that give you a one-choice pick. That's brilliant. I like that addition, and I absolutely love the addition of the new monster types in this. This is how you freaking do it. And the music. You know what? Even my buddy Brett Hicks said this, and I do have to agree. They didn't really hit a good high mark on the terms of the musical score in Resident Evil 2. There were a couple moments where they did, but for the most part, the original soundtrack was way better. In this, I guess Capcom heard it. Capcom heard the people, what they were saying, and they listened, and they got a kick-ass soundtrack to these characters as you're playing through it. Now, if you get good at this, you can get through each one in about maybe 15, 20 minutes or so, maybe a half hour. They're not that long once you figure out what to do and where to go, and if you know what weapons to pick. But I'll tell you what, just trying to figure out how to get through here, figuring out where to go, what to do, what weapons to pick in order to successfully complete these scenarios, you're going to get well over anywhere from over 5 hours easy of good gameplay. I mean, yeah, you might be one of these badasses out there that can blow through it super quick. And if you can, you know what? Congratulations to you. I give you a high five. I respect the fact that you're that good. But most people that play this game that complain that it was too difficult to begin with, you have no idea what you're getting yourself into with these, baby. But in the end, I have to say, you can't go wrong with a free DLC Download it today and try it out. I guarantee you're going to be like, okay, this is a cool addition. A hair puller, definitely, but in the end, one hell of a good addition to an already fabulous game. This was Nate, aka Devil Dog. I want to thank everybody who watches this video. Leave in the comments below if you think they got the difficulty right with this or if it's too damn hard. Make sure to go to my Mortal Kombat 11 video, my epic Mortal Kombat 11 giveaway, and enter for your chance to win an epic $300 collector's edition Mortal Kombat thing coming out soon. And of course, I always end my videos by saying, have fun, play hard, and remember, people, the devil is in the details. Peace out.